Suika game, the cute little watermelon game that took the world by storm a while back. Guess it was a little longer than a while, huh? But it was weird, because just about everyone I knew had played some version of this game at some point in time. You know, usually back in like Cool Math Games or whatever, when that was a thing. So, you know, it's odd that this version of it took the world by storm and not some other random version that already existed. But I suppose it has a lot to do with probably game polish. The whole, I don't know, the feel good, making it work sort of thing. Because there were a lot of rip-offs when this game came out, which is weird, because this game, you know, again, not even original, but there were a lot of copycats, I'll say. You know, for some reason, they just failed miserably. I don't know what it was about them, but they failed. Why did they fail? I don't know. But, like, by fail, I mean they just made a poor, buggy game. Like, if you were to try to merge two things, there'd be, like, 3 of them instead. But here, it works fine. You know, so I think part of their success is that they made a good working game. Whoa. No way? In order to be a successful game, you have to work well? It's funny, but that's hard nowadays. Or more accurately, people don't really like doing that nowadays. So, it is what it is. Where should these go? That'll go over here. Yeah. Aw, come on. Another thing, I heard this was quite popular among the elderly audience, which it makes sense. They like their little puzzle games. You know, and it's easy to get into. I understand it, you understand it. Very understandable game. And so I'm sure that, you know, helped increase its player base a bit. And I'm sure it also helped with just its nice, calming music and sound effects. You know, nothing is really jarring or anything. It's really easy to tell what's going on. You don't have to think too much. You just pop it on for a few minutes on your Nintendo Switch console. Then you just have a good time for a while. You know, until you reach your destination or do something else. I don't know. This was quite popular back on trains. Ooh. Ooh, move, connect. They're not connecting, huh? Oh. Yeah, pineapple. Woo! You know, those sorts of movement things help to gain internet popularity. When just... Ooh, are they gonna touch? You know, add the suspense. Especially for some of those crazy moments where they merge and then something flings out of there. Those are really fun to see back when it came out. You know, I can't forget actual game polish, right? Like this line that tells you exactly where it's supposed to drop. You don't know how many of these things that I've seen that just don't have that line. You know, or like how I can move my stick to go over to each side. I thought I could move over. Usually I can. Did they think... Is that... I don't know. I thought you could move over to the other side. Oh well, whatever. But I was thinking, you know, move over to the other side, but you have the little stop. Doo-doo. If you hold it, just so you stop the edge. But if you hit it again, you can go over to the other side. Surprised that's not in this, but whatever. I'd say that's nice. I mean, just nice little quality of life feature. Not that quality of life makes the game, of course. The nice sound effects really do. That's what makes it. The cute sound effects. And the little fruits that have the faces and they react. Those are cute. Everyone likes them. Especially the watermelon. They really put their effort into that watermelon. Yep. And that'll make you orange next. Okay. No, my cherries get stuck. Grr. You went over top. No. They do have a pretty good physics system in this. You get stuck. No. For the hardcore audience, there's this, where you fail miserably. I'm sure you've played Tetris before. It's like that. Like when you make one mistake in Tetris, and then everything fails and falls down. But here, it's a lot harder to see your way out of it. You know, especially, like, I don't have a hold function or anything. So there's a lot of luck. But I kind of don't think there really is a lot of luck, if that makes any sense. It's one of those things that's like, I mean, sure, you have to get some luck, but it's more luck. It's more common that you'll get the pieces that you need before you die. Before you are in the inescapable pit of not working this. So you have to get lucky that you do get them, because the odds are in your favor, sort of thing. Ooh. Especially if you know what you're doing. That's nice. I need to fit an orange down there somehow. Get down under there. It's not gonna go. Unless they are always spinning. It could go. I don't think it is, but it could. Oh well. Get this apple. Don't think that apple's gonna help a lot. Yeah. Everything's so spread out. Oh, at least the cherry's going down. Wow. Yeah, great. It's always... Oh! Okay, that doesn't help us. But it's cool. It's always nice when you get a chain reaction. It's like the whole design philosophy of Puyo Puyo. Where you just have all... he's scared. I'm not dead yet. I really should be, though. How am I not dead? Yeah. Design philosophy behind Puyo Puyo, where you work yourself up to get all the different chains. And so when you get that in this, because it's totally possible, you build your way up. It's like 2048. Except now with fruits, and they're a little cuter. And it's also not as easily shown. Something like Puyo Puyo, you know, you really gotta work for that. It is not given to you. So, something like here, where you do have to work for it a little bit in order to get it, that cool reaction. Because, you know, like I said, it's not really given to you. You can do exactly what I'm doing and still be totally fine. I'm not getting any chain reactions. But everything's working out well. Oh. Need you there. Yeah. Get a strawberry out of you guys. You're stuck, so you'll go over here. Apple. The only thing I kind of wish is that there was a little more of a poofy animation when they merged together. Just a little poofy effect. Just very slight. Because right now they just kind of stay for a little. And then merge. You know, and that's, you know, coding failsafe stuff. Maybe there is a poofy animation, but I just can't see it well enough. In which case, I asked to, I asked that it be a little bigger, please. I want to see it. Yep, perfect. I don't know where to move these things, so I'm getting a little stuck now. Kind of the same place we had before, yeah. Yeah, and now I got 3 apples. Which isn't a good thing, and I just blocked that off because of the apple. Okay, those... Oh, they don't merge? Go there. Okay, apples together. These apples together. That is luck of the draw there. And that whole thing I said about luck earlier, in this case, it is just luck. Though I'm sure at one point or another, I would have gotten something similar that would have gotten me unstuck out of that. So maybe I was right. There we go, look at that. Come on, guys, just get together. Kiss already. Ooh. There we go. Took him long enough. Connect, there. Chain reaction, a little bit. It's a little slow at the end. Like I said, it requires a bit of work. I wasn't explicitly setting it up, so it didn't work out quite as I would have hoped. I'm sure a lot of becoming viral on the internet is luck, right? You know, you have your thing at the right place at the right time, sort of thing. But none of that can happen if you don't have a good game in the first place. So the important part is to just make a good game. And if it's good enough, I'm sure people will buy it. And if it goes viral, good for you. You made a good game and it went viral for you. I'm glad you did. Woo! I pushed them together. Nice. Now they're kind of like, they got a gap they need to bridge. It's gonna be a little hard for them. They're trying, goodness. They're being pushed up. They really wanna. No! I was trying to push it in before it bounced. Here. A little bit dangerous. But it's alright. We're good, we're good. Okay, that one's been pushed a little closer. Good. Was that smart? Because they need to be close. You there. Now the peach is on the other side. Woo! It almost cleared up, but it didn't. Almost is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades. For someone caring like me, it's stressful. It is whatever you make of it, and it's easy for that to be the case. Come on. Yay! They made up. You're there. You go there. Okay. These are smaller fruits. They're totally weighted, right? They gotta be. Woo! Chain reaction! And that cleared up a nice space on the board for me. Thank you, appreciate it. Big appreciative. And you can go down there. And you can also go down there. Maybe. Bad idea? Who knows? Push it down. Go for it, boys. That did nothing for me. Wonder how many rage moments there are for this game. I know the answer is non-zero, but I'm sure it's a lot higher than it needs to be. It's like they rage so hard because they got the strawberry instead of the orange. Oh no, a strawberry? Guess I'll break my desk. Got the cherry, man. It's a new monitor at Best Buy. Yeah, I need to strategically put them together. It's also one of these types of games that looks easier when you're looking at it than when you're playing it. Oh no. So when you're playing it, it's actually kind of hard. It's not easy. Oh. Delightful. Luckily, I don't care about connection or online leaderboards. You could if you want to. And like I said, you could be, you know, some guy playing it on a commute to work. Or you could be playing it competitively for the leaderboards, high scores. Maybe you run a competitive league for Suika game, I don't know. You know, this is also a Japanese game as well. Suika being watermelon in Japanese. You know, and so that sort of Switch design philosophy, where you can just pull it out wherever you want, is pretty common over there. And pretty important. Because, you know, they use trains to get everywhere, right? You know, if I gotta go, like, 4 stops down, that'll be like 7 minutes, so I, you know, sit or stand or wherever. And then just, I gotta wait. I got nothing else to do. So people will pull out their Nintendo Switches and start playing games. You know, of course, there needs to be something they can play in that 7-minute time period while they're waiting for trains. So, and something simple and easy like this, where you can just have a game. You know, you don't need any commitment or anything. Like the latest Zelda or whatever. Where it's like a big old actual game. You know, this sort of thing is important. And so being a well-made game of that type, I'm sure it helped. Especially if you're like one of those salespeople, businessmen, who needs to go over to their next client. Because those clients can be like 30-ish minutes away. Sometimes longer. Not a fun commute. So, just having something to do, it's very helpful. And while I'd personally think that it'd be best to do something like, you know, more work or skill development, like you could write on a train, or, you know, draw, or practice something else, I don't know. Gather materials for some practice when you get home later. You know, that's not often thought about, especially in that sort of corporate-y workspace there in Japan, or even in any other country, really. And they have all these stressful jobs, especially during layoffs. They'll just take whatever respite they can. And so I'm sure that helped this game get popular. You know, kind of like how Animal Crossing got popular because of the pandemic. I'm sure it was popular before then, but the pandemic really helped. Because everyone was already at home. And they needed something to do. And that was the perfect type of game to play for it. And I don't know if something like that, you know, was helping with this game. But even just that sort of same system really helped out this game. Being on the Switch during a good transit period, this type of game is perfectly suited for the Switch. Come on, guys, just go together already. Is that a mistake? Man. Oh my goodness. What do I do about this? Huh? And I give. I surrender to the formation. You hath beaten me. Oh my goodness. 5 oranges on the one screen. None touching. Please, spare me. Spare me. Save me from the humiliation. Ugh. Just one of these touch already. Oh my goodness. Oh, finally they touched. This does nothing for me because the others need to touch too. Come on. Get together. Become romantic partners. Together. Feel the bond between the fruits. No. I clear that, maybe? Just go down. Go down! I need those guys to touch. Those 2 apples. Touch. Touch. Do it. It's over. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Men go crazy over fruits. He's been talking all day about cherries. Maybe he wants some at the store. But no, it's Suika game. One does not simply understand the cherry. The intricate and valuable piece. That makes me lose already, excuse me? I'm just bad at this game, huh? And there's some people who are just really good at this somehow. The skill ceiling is somehow really high, but I have no idea how. Well, decently high. Because there's the whole get to the watermelon, which is decently simple. And then there's the whole get 2 watermelons. And that's where most people falter. How do you get 2 watermelons at the same time? Right? But then, if they touch, they make absolutely nothing. And then it's just a hope that you did good enough making that second watermelon that you can keep going. Which is surprisingly hard, apparently. As I've heard before. But it's a lot easier wall to get past than making 2 watermelons. I remember seeing some YouTuber tournaments. And, you know, they'd be like, whoa, I made a watermelon! You know, in the actual tournament. Like, this is after all their training. They were excited to make a watermelon in the tournament. He's got a car! Locomotion. This pineapple car going at a whopping 4 per hour. Coming in at a low cost of $3.99. Buy yours today. I remember also seeing like tips and tricks how-to guides with this. I don't think they ever really worked. It's harder than it looks. Especially with all the randomness of the next thing. Which I'm glad they do have a next thing. Which, you know, that drastically raises the skill ceiling. Like, you know, Tetris. Tetris also has a next thing, but it also has a hold thing. And you can really see the whole skill level with that. You know, look at Tetris 99. You can see the effects that all has on that skill level. It's going together decently. Decently enough. Just kind of goes to the pile if it's not what I'm looking for. This is the pile. If it's what I'm looking for, it'll go over here. And sure, that'll work well enough, because you can make that. Yeah, you got pushed out, though. Annoying. Oh, now you go over to the pile? No, I don't want you in the pile. Grr. Whatevs. I say whatevs, but deep down I'm sobbing. I know that it hurts, because it causes that to happen. Okay. You there. Just lessen the space in between all that. I can get another one of those things, then maybe it'll go down. Another grape. That'd be really grape of you, game. Real appreciate it. Oh, and then it gets covered. As soon as I get it. I have failed at using my luck. There's the whole make your own luck saying. Which, yeah, decently true. As you can tell, I'm failing at it. The other way. The other way. First you go the other way. I don't want you that way. I want you in sync with the rest of the ones. I don't know. Here, you make an apple anyway, it doesn't matter. Go there, you go here, orange. Orange. Oh no, I'm like half given up now. Why? Why am I failing? Think. I must think it through. I must understand the intricacies of the fruit. It must speak to me. I must hear it. I don't hear a thing. I don't get it. Is that like an actual thing? No! Here. Apple. A is for apple. I must think like a child. No. Like an older wise folk. The older wise folk wouldn't get in this position. They'd be too wise. They'd have already gotten the watermelon by now. No. No, touch, no. No, I need those guys to touch. Touch? Please! Just get together. Marry. Have children. Just do something, please. No, they flew out. No. They don't care about the connection. I care about this. Look at that. That's... Oh my goodness. It's so dumb. One more. I got one more in me. The beast of the fruit. It dwells within all of us, but only a few can extract its true power and understand the fruit. We call those fruit benders, as opposed to fender benders. Only a few of us can get in crashes, and only a fewer of us can get out of them. Over here. And you pushed him away? No, you stick together. Not away. You must be friends, not food. You must become one with the apple. Well, this isn't looking good for me. I'm like stuck. Almost. It's at the same phase. Have I not grown as a person throughout this? Have I failed? Am I the same guy I am the same guy I started with. I have not changed my person. I'm still Niro Shori. I'm not like Shiro Nori or anything. You go here. Apple next. Not apple. Orange. No. The mass amount of fruit is causing me to forget. Everything looks the same. Apple. Orange. What is the difference? They all look the same to me. Get together. Oh, they're not gonna touch. I'm thinking too much about the location of my current fruits. Not enough about the location of where they will go. I hate this. This is utter pain. Please. Oh, finally, they do something. And that didn't cause any chain reaction. Here, then there. Then put you guys together. Alright. That looked good. I wondered how people played this on hours on end before I got this. And then after I got it, I figured out how. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to play this for hours on end. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Yeah, Grape, enter the set. Stage up. Cherry, stage left. Okay, guys, we're gonna make for a big old dramatic fight scene. And you guys are all going to come together to defeat the evil bad guy of the box, okay? And it can only be solved with the power of friendship. Is that understood? Scoff. Ooh. Slowly, they are getting closer. They kissed. Now there's another obstacle. 'Tis how love works. They get closer, yet there is always another obstacle. But together they must overcome it, because if one grows farther away, they will never come together. They will never realize their true purpose. Please come down to the movie theater to watch this blockbuster hit. Now out. I got myself stuck unless I use this little area, but I don't really want to because that doesn't really get me anywhere. Here. Okay. There. Cry. Okay, uncry. The tears just go right back into the eyes. Like little vacuums. Put you guys together. You guys aren't gonna touch. What's the point? Goodness. Together. Together, we friends. My goodness. Just kiss already. I don't care there was a problem with the connection. I care there was a problem with it flying out. I know it was bad. Suika game.